Hello. Here's looking at you, kid. Now, I'm making another video, and I'm making it soon, but unfortunately my last one was blocked by YouTube, so I didn't get one put up on YouTube. I said, I won't say what I said because they'll block me again, but I'm not allowed to use certain words, and I think you guys know what they are. So here I am. You know what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about hope deferred. There's a scripture that says, hope deferred makes the heart sick. Now listen to that. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. Let that sink in. Now, this is Velma Hagar, in case you didn't know. Okay. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there with hope deferred right now. They are so discouraged. They feel like we've done so much and we've gotten nowhere. And we're looking at the world and all the chaos that's going on. And, you know, this morning I posted a thing that said, there's a scripture that says, in the end times, evil will be called good, and good will be called evil. Now, I know that if you're a good, honest thinking person, you realize the difference between good and evil. I don't know if everybody realizes it. I mean, there are people that actually think Christians are the bad ones. I mean, it's like, good God, everything good that ever comes out of this world comes from Christians or Jews or you know, or the, I hate to say the religious community because I never like religion, but the God-fearing, you know. How could they think we're the enemy? But they do, because that also says in the end times we will be persecuted. So it's happening, guys, it's happening. But now let's get back to this hope deferred. First of all, a lot of things out there are happening that are very disappointing. I agree. And I have had moments where I want to feel, oh, what the heck, God, we've been praying and this isn't happening, you know. Look, always remember this. God knows what he's doing. If he allows it, he has a purpose. This could be the end. This could be us going into the final days, the tribulation. I hope not. I was hoping to get out of here first. And it says no man will know. So it isn't like I'm prophesying anything. I don't know. All we can do is go by the scriptures. The scriptures are almost all fulfilled, I think. I think they're all fulfilled in the eyes of some people. There are some that believe that the temple in Jerusalem has to be turned back over to the Jews or something like that. That's one thing they say is not done yet. But there are others that don't believe it has to be done. You know, and sometimes the word is not real clear on things, or they will be, I won't get into that. It's not like any area is, there's no contradictions in the Bible, but sometimes there's things that you can't be positive about, okay? And especially when it comes to the prophecies. So with that said, we could be going into the total end, you know, and if we are, then it's going to wane worse and worse. It's not going to get better. But God is also going to protect us through it. His people will either be taken out of here, which I'm hoping. That's called the pre-trib, you know, you get out before the tribulation starts. Some people believe there's a mid-trib, that during the tribulation you go, and then some people believe there's a post-trib. You go after the tribulation. And, you know, all of them have scripture to support them. See, that's another one of those things that God says no man will know, and I think that's why the word is like that, so no man will know, you know. So, but anyway, be ready, because it could be happening. But the main thing I want to tell you right now is I never like to talk gloom and doom. I'm not an end-time talker. I'm not, you know, but it does look like it, I have to admit. And if you don't know the Lord, oh my God, get right with God, because you don't know. It does look like it. And all you have to say is, Jesus, come into my heart. If you haven't done that, and you're watching my video, by golly, say it right now. Jesus, come into my heart. That's all you have to say. Believe in your heart, confess with your mouth that Jesus is your Lord and that you need him. That's it. Okay, so do that, and then let me know on the bottom I did it. I would love to know I did that with somebody. Okay, now, but let's get back to this hope deferred thing. First of all, if you really trust God, then you never feel hopeless, because you have to know this, that no matter what happens, God's in control. No matter what happens, God's in control. And to me, that is what every Christian should long for, to come to that place that they actually believe it. I believe it. And I'm so grateful I'm there. No matter what happens, I'm going to say, there's a song called What If? No, let's see, Even If. It's called Even If. Oh my gosh, you want to hear a beautiful song? Just Google it. Even If. Can't remember who the guys are that sing it, but oh, it's so gorgeous, because in essence it says, no matter what happens, I'm still going to believe you. I'm still going to trust you. I'm still going to serve you. And that's the place I'm at. Don't allow yourself to get hope deferred. You know, deferred actually means it's going to come later, I think. So, you know, that's another way of looking at it. Don't let it bother you, because God's ways are not like your ways. They're so much higher than your ways. He thinks different. He's in another time zone than us. So just know that he has his hand on everything that's happening. And don't think anybody's getting by with anything, because they're not. I think he's letting them hang up themselves, if you want to know the truth. He's letting them paint themselves into the corner, you know. But, you know, that's, as long as I live, I will be a Pollyanna. I will always think like that. So, and I believe I've seen it happen throughout my life, that God doesn't let you get by with things. He catches up with them. Don't worry, he catches up to them. So mainly I want you not to lose hope. Don't lose hope. Keep your hope up in God, not in what's happening out here, but what's happening up here. Keep your hope up here. Because hopelessness, if you're hopeless, faith has to have hope to latch onto. Without hope, faith it cannot grow, it cannot happen. And faith is the only thing that pleases God. So remember this, the way I always encourage myself to keep my faith up is think about what he's done in the past for you and for others. And then the little Bible stories of all the miracles that happened and the times that he came in and he performed a miracle, or he changed something, or he did something. Those stories should encourage you to get your faith back up, because you've got to keep your faith moving, because if you don't, you will be hopeless. And times are troubled. I don't deny that. You look out there in the world, and gosh, if you don't know the Lord very well, I would be scared shitless. How do you like that? I would be scared shitless. I want you guys to go on YouTube. You're already on there, so go, and we can know with this. Go on YouTube and look at this video called "The Honey Badger." It's got this guy from Australia, and he's narrating about the honey badger. And know this when you watch it. My grandkids say, "Bubby, you're a honey badger." And you watch what they say about that honey badger. A honey badger, man, you know what? He don't let nothing bother him. He just slaps the shit out of him. And my kids go, "Oh my God, Bubby, you're a honey badger." Anyway, watch it, because it's really cute. And I laugh every time I look at it, because honestly, I can see my character in there. I really can. But anyway, that's just another little side note. That was for free. Now I want you to watch some of my other videos. You know, I've got some really good videos out there. If you don't watch anything else, watch my From Rags to Riches, which is my life story. It's only 45 minutes long, and I think it's good. And you can kind of get an idea of, you know, where I'm from and what I've done and who I really am, you know. So watch that, From Rags to Riches by Velma Hagar. And buy my new book. You can special order my new book, and it's $25 if you pre-order it right now. Otherwise, it's going to be $29. $25 for the hard copy. The soft copy is only $20, and it will stay that price. It's $4 to mail it, and I take PayPal at treasures with an S 333 at yahoo.com. That's so easy. Treasures with an S at 333 at yahoo.com. Okay, you can go in there, you can pay for it, put all your information, or you can message me at the bottom of this video, and I'll get it over to my little manager that handles all of this. It's going to be a great book. It's called Hidden Treasures in the Dark. It's a sequel to Hidden Treasures in Secret Places. It's wonderful, and you know, we need to find those treasures because times are truly dark. Okay, watch some of my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Right down there on the right side of your screen, there's a little green button, subscribe, and send this to other people that you think need it. And don't be discouraged. God has his hand on you. And forgive me for using the S word. I'm a bad girl. My mother used to use that word all the time. You know, it's kind of in me. I don't know. I'm kind of like my little Italian mother. You know, my mother was full-blooded Italian, and I used to say she was meaner than a rattlesnake. Talk about not messing with somebody. But I loved her with all my heart. And I think I'm a lot like her. Okay, you guys. This is Velma Hagar. And until next time, she's bidding you a blessed day. Don't fret. It will only cause harm.